Hello everyone, so today in this video I will upgrade um, the workspace, the WEM from 2311 to version 2402, and I will do it like Citrix says. So first we have to upgrade the infrastructure services, then the database, then reconfigure the infrastructure services, then upgrade the administration consoles, both the legacy one and the web version, and then the agents. Um, First thing that I recommend everyone should do, take a snapshot of the web server itself. So I've already done that, and back up the SQL database. I will do that now. So this is my SQL database, and we go to tasks and backup database full WEM. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. And one more thing, you should also have a backup of your configuration sets. So go to configuration sets and go to backup and restore and create a backup of your configuration set. Okay, so let's start. I will sign out, and oh, this is the SQL. Let's go back to the WAM. Okay, so I've already downloaded the new version, and as Citrix is telling us, first start with infrastructure services. Okay, I agree, install. Okay, next, install. Complete it, okay, finish. Then step 2, database. Okay, launch database management utility. Now we have to upgrade database. So it knows our SQL server, it knows our system account, and here it's using my user that I logged on, but my user is a sysadmin on the SQL server, so your user should have those rights too. Otherwise, you will not be able to upgrade the database. Okay, let's go with upgrade. Okay, yes. Okay, let's go with finish. And we can close yes. And Citrix told us to restart the services. Okay, Citrix infrastructure service. Amazing, it's not running. Let's go with start. Okay, so we can close this, and next step is to reconfigure the infrastructure services. I don't know what that means, reconfigure, but let's see. Where is my Infrastructure service configuration utility. Run as administrator, yes. Okay, this remains like this remains like this. Good. Database, okay, licensing, okay. Maybe it just needs to go through all the screens and save, yes. Okay, we can close, yes. Okay, next step, administration console. Okay, but I would like to reboot the server one time because I really love to reboot. Okay, so it upgraded the infrastructure service and now the consoles. Okay, let's restart and then continue. Restart. Because I didn't like that that service was stopped, so a reboot will do it. Will do a good thing to the server and the new components. Okay, so the server just restarted. I will give it a little bit, few seconds more to finish. Let's go and see the services. Citrix WAM. Okay, running. Okay, perfect. And okay, let's proceed to the other components. Temp. So first, let's upgrade the legacy console. Yep. Yes, I agree. Next. Next, default install. Okay, finish successfully. Let's see. Okay, so the console is upgraded. Let me just quickly check if it's also running. Web administration call, this one. Yes. Okay, connect. That's my server. Connect. Okay, and my site. Okay, perfect. Enabled. Okay, disconnect. Yes, let's upgrade the web console. Agree. Install. Next. Okay, next. Install. Launch web console configuration. Why should I do that? Okay, close. Let's see, did something change? First, I want to see if the certificate remained. So I've done a video a few days ago on how to install it and get this install the certificate, and I want to see what happened after the upgrade. NetSH HTTP show SSL chat. Normally nothing should happen. Okay, the binding is still there. But let's see. Let's see if it works without reconfiguring. I don't want to reconfigure anything. So sign in. It is taking a lot of time. Correct password. Okay, something is wrong. Let's go back. Change the resolution. Okay, reconnect server. Let's see. Web console. Where is that? Web console. Okay. Always run as admin. Run as administrator. Yes. I believe we have to go through the configuration process one more time. Next. Localhost. Okay. Let's type in the password. I don't want to start services. Okay. The certificate is the same. Finish. Maybe this is what Citrix wanted us to do. Maybe those services do not start if you do not relaunch the console. Let's try it one more time. Same user, same thing. Okay, so that was it. Okay, so let's see configuration sets, tests. Okay, I have only one. Okay, it is there. Let's see our agents. Okay, so the agent is still the old version, but it communicates. Let's try a sync. Refresh cache. Okay. And refresh agent host settings. Okay, now we wait a little bit. The last connection here must change, so it's how late is it? Oh, I hate the resolution. Let's go back. Okay, reconnect. So it's 6:45, and we should see something here. Okay. Okay, so everything looks good. Let's also upgrade the agent. I will need the agent, the new version. It's in the same folder. Where is it? So this one, agent. Wait. Copy. So so we are still on the old version, no problem. Okay, this is the old one. Shift delete and the new one. Okay, run as administrator. Yes, I agree. Install. Okay, next on-premise, yes, next. Everything is the same, yes, and install. Okay, if you must, file service, I cannot have the file. Yes. Okay, so we need a reboot. finish, close, and let's go with the reboot. Plan, continue. Okay, let's wait for the reboot. Okay, so let's try to log back in after the reboot. Okay, we have the new version. Let's see if we have communication with, okay, so it already sees it, but it only needs to sync. Let's force that sync a little bit. And yeah, because normally I left the default configuration and the agent only syncs once every 30 minutes, and we don't have time for 30 minutes to wait. Okay, so one thing is verified. Let's wait a little bit more. Okay, let me sign out. One thing that you can do after you upgrade it, you can test if your configuration are still working, and we can test that right away. I've configured just one thing so that the normal users, do not see anything in the control panel except the mouse and the keyboard. Let's do a test with a normal user. Okay, so first thing, we saw the splash screen of the WAM agent. That is good. 2402. Okay, and now in the control panel we should only see the keyboard and mouse. Okay, perfect. So from my point of view, I would say the upgrade was successful. Thank you for watching.